Today we are sharing some pros and cons to relocating to Beaverton, Oregon as two relocation specialist real estate agents. And at the very end, we are going to share the average home price in Beaverton right now. So be sure to stay tuned until the end. You're not going to want to miss anything.
You know, I've always found the name Beaverton not like to my standard, because I always associated beaver with Beaverton. So why isn't the city of Corvallis named Beaverton? We got the Oregon State Beavers.
It could be Beavertown.
And Beaverton.
Beavertown.
Well, of course, it's up there in the Portland metro area.
Yeah.
Known for the trapping industry back in the heyday, especially when the state of Oregon was built. So there's definitely probably a rich history. Mariah maybe didn't know that, but beaver pelts were probably a big reason why Beaverton's name is Beaverton.
I actually did not know that.
I haven't done my history on it,
I'm
but
pretty
that's
sure
only an assumption.
Our state animal is a beaver.
Absolutely is.
Isn't it a beaver?
You did not know that?
I knew that, but I wasn't like 100%.
Yeah. Our Oregon state flag it's got a beaver.
Oh, there's
on
a beaver on it.
Yeah.
That's nice. So before we get into this, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Mariah.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are a top producing husband and wife real estate team here in the beautiful state of Oregon. And we get calls, texts, and emails from people like you that are watching our YouTube videos and are thinking about relocating to the area all the time. We love it. If that's you, feel free to reach out. We would love to work with you. I'll put our contact information below. Shoot us an email or reach out through our website. We would love to get a call or a Zoom meeting set up to chat with you about the next steps and get any questions you have about the area or the process answered.
There's nothing better than loving what you do. I mean, growing up, I've lived not a lot of years, but enough years, I would say, at this point. And doing what we do in real estate, it's really amazing. And I have so many great mentors, but people that I've just gained relationship over the years. And you guys maybe even being out-of-state clients, future out-of-state clients, it's so fun to gain those relationships. So feel free to reach out to us. I am always happy to take your call, answer your email, and provide you with service. That is what we are known for.
Beaverton is a 20 square mile suburb just west of Portland, and it is home to about 100,000 people. It's actually the sixth most populous city in Oregon.
Sixth? At 100,000.
Yep.
I didn't realize Beaverton was that big because I kind of combine it with a couple of the neighboring towns, Aloha, Hillsborough, those type of things, Tigard.
It's definitely one of the, I would say, bigger in population-wise outskirts of Portland. You know, there's a lot of towns on the outskirts that are really great towns, like suburb towns, easy commute, that type of thing. Yeah. But Beaverton's definitely one of the larger ones.
No, and it's a beautiful city. I mean, we were just up there last week.
Mm-hmm. It is a beautiful city. There's a lot to do. The pros of Beaverton. Wow.
It's okay.
I'm going to say that again.
Yeah.
Close proximity to Portland jobs, just 5 miles to the edge of, just 5 miles from the edge of Beaverton to downtown Portland. Okay. You are also very close to big name employers such as Intel, Nike, US Bank, Wells Fargo, Adidas, and many, many more.
And I'd say that's like one of the bigger hits, though, especially with Beaverton, is the location, the employment opportunities, but then also where you're able to not have to do a 45 minute car ride. So what was that called? I'm blanking on the word.
Commute.
Thank you. A 45 minute or so commute while working in that same town.
Absolutely.
It's really conveniently located is what I would say. And so it's like those arm's length away from those other towns you may be employed in.
I think that one of the big reasons why, I mean, I know as relocation specialists in general, we work with clients who are moving to many different towns in Oregon. So many different places, from Salem to Portland and Corvallis and all along the outskirts of any of those towns. And one reason we see people moving to all these different places often is for jobs. But I do think that that's a really big reason why people are moving to Beaverton specifically is for job opportunity, either a new job or their job, moving them there. But speaking of commuting, so the average commute for residents in Beaverton is just a 25-minute each way, which for the Portland metro area, that's really not a lot. You could live in Portland specifically and, be working in Portland as well and commute longer than that just because of traffic or where at in the city you're located. So it's really not bad. 20 minutes from the Portland International Airport, which, by the way, is frequently ranked the best airport in America. And I agree to that. It is a great airport.
Absolutely.
It's a really great airport.
Yeah, and then have we even touched on the bus systems, the transits, the Tri-Metro?
Really great public transportation.
Okay.
Another
Pros, you mean.
pro. Yeah, another pro is great food. You won't find many chain restaurants here. 80% of Portland area restaurants are locally owned.
And that is something I do notice, though, when we are up in that area, is the restaurants, the serving. It's more that not like franchise names, but it's more mom and pa names. And it's kind of like hard to select something you're unfamiliar with if you're not, associated or part of that area and you're just a visitor. But I definitely recommend, while you're in the Beaverton area, look something up on Google that's not, a big franchise name. Go view it, go see it if that type of food is what you're interested in, and try it out. I think it could be worth your time. Yeah.
The Beaverton School District is ranked in the top 93% of Oregon's school districts.
And that's a big, big thing that I refer a lot of my out-of-state clients to, because everybody's concerned with the school districts, especially being in public school. Which one should I be in? Which one's the best? Is it safe for my kids? Is this a good side of town? Beaverton is very well known for their school and public system.
And another thing I always tell my clients is, even if you don't really care about, the school system, that's not a big deal to you, like the school ratings in your area, having highly ranked schools near you is always a good thing for your home's value, because generally good school rating and low crime rating tend to go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. Top rated hospitals nearby. All right, let's get into these cons. The first con is traffic can be pretty bad. So, I mean, it really depends on the timing, but there's really no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way around it. I know when we were up there last, like you said, last week, we didn't hit traffic, but we also went specifically at a very intentional time.
Time it.
And we could have very easily hit pretty bad traffic if we would have waited.
Now, the highway 217 is generally going to be your passage, your rite of passage, getting you across town to different areas, especially if you're going Tigard, Aloha, Hillsboro, those type of towns. That's where you're going to get the most of your traffic, and it just seems like there's always construction going on, and that's lowering your speed limits as well. So just be aware of that. But you want to time out your driving times, because if you're stuck in 3:30 traffic, you're going to be kind of bumper to bumper for a quick minute. Okay, so make sure you are aware and have your GPS out as you're going from side to side of town. You could be able to hit an exit, go the back roads, or just side streets and get you where you need to be.
If you're someone who works from home, then maybe that isn't even a big deal to you, though, because you can definitely time out, when you're driving to certain places for the most part.
It's more about the commuters.
Yes. Gloomy weather is going to be a thing during much of the year. That's definitely true. That's a con if you're not a fan of the rain and just, having those gloomier months. We definitely experience those here.
Yeah.
High cost of housing. Overall, the cost of living in Beaverton is 24% higher than the American average. And that leads me to the average home price in Beaverton. I'm
curious to hear this one. What is it?
It is currently around $550,000.
Okay.
So
I thought it could have been worse.
I definitely thought it could have been higher, just compared to other suburban towns, on the outskirts of Portland in that, general area. But that's definitely what we're looking at. There are a lot of really great condo or townhouse options, in Beaverton as well, which could be really great options if you're a first-time buyer or your budget just doesn't have a lot to work with. That definitely could be a great option.
I think you just got to find the right area, I'd say, for you. Whether it's Beaverton itself or the outskirts of Beaverton, I know there's building going on, whether it's townhouse, condos, community living, that type of thing. But there are also new construction homes being built in those areas and subdivisions. So just expect those higher costs when it comes to purchasing those, but there's a really good opportunity right now for buyers when working directly with builders and letting us represent you in that way. And it's due to the fact that you don't have to use a traditional bank sometimes. You can use the builder's financing options, which could save you in today's interest rates.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.